Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully, once again, the audio is fine. And
Yeah,
the music isn't
the
too
usual
loud.
thing. Like, is the music too loud? Are our voices too loud? That kind of thing.
Keyboard too clappy.
Just let us know. Let
Yeah.
us know in the comments. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here.
So I think.
Wait. We gotta put a notepad.
Oh, notepad.
Yeah, notepad.
Say
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Okay, we decided we were gonna work on that stair tool again.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. Like, we could get some, like try to get the stairs and the regular tool working at the same time.
So that because we completely nuked the regular tool. So right now, if we even wanted to like ship this as a mod, like it wouldn't be.
It would be
suitable.
Like,
Yeah.
No.
So get it working with the other tool.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we want?
Wait. So let me write that down.
Yeah.
Get mine. We'll put like a fake button. I think if we get
Yeah.
that far. If we get
Yeah.
that far. And then rotating. If we get that far. Okay. Stair mining tool working at the same time. Oop.
Oh yeah, I just cut my hair today.
As the regular ones.
Thanks for noticing, Bruno.
I didn't cut my hair. All right.
You should.
I should cut all my hair. Yeah.
No, you should get like a long bihawk. So like shave down the center and the sides.
That'd be cool.
But just keep your hair the same length.
Okay. Let's see. Something. Can you do like just Control Plus on here? Oh yeah.
Probably.
Nice. Okay. What else? If we get rotate.
Yeah, rotate the region.
Region.
I'm not sure if we want to base it off of.
Like, we should just have a variable that's just like how much you're rotating, and then when you press a key, it like changes that around.
Yeah, I think that would be easy to do. Do we want to do it how we currently have it, where it's like 5 stairs or whatever, or do we want to do it based off of the XY region? Because we could do it like in the direction of, or like. That's always a little tricky, like drag
just
direction.
The drag direction.
So
yeah, I feel like it'd be like more straightforward if you just like have a direction and then you can like.
Yeah.
But like, what if you've dragged out a bit already? You shouldn't be able to rotate it if you're in the middle of a drag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll figure it out. Kitty Doom says dwarven braids. I think that's a good idea. You want to get some dwarven braids?
Yeah.
This is beard braids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Microlost077 says, will we ever be able to choose the traits or flaws of our hearthlings? Will there ever be more traits? Maybe afflictions? Ooh, afflictions.
Yeah. I think we've talked about kind of those ideas. I don't know like where they stand on like if it's something we want to implement.
Wasn't it that like microing the hearthlings in the beginning was like it would take up too much time if there are too many like levers. Like,
especially
if you're a new player, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be an option, but like
that's kind of why we got rid of the stores, because new players would come in and they'd be like, "What are all these items? Like, why? Like, I don't know what I want." And traits would kind of be the same way. So obviously, you could do like multiple options if like where you have a beginner mode or a more sandboxy mode where you can select, but. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the like path forward on traits and embarkation and stuff like that are.
It's covering the chat again.
It happens.
Oh yeah, I gotta set up the. Oh yeah. Okay, there you go. So rotating, and then maybe what was the other thing?
Do we want it to be like the stamp, like how we have it now, or do we want like the size to be based off of a XY region? Probably a stamp. That's easiest.
Because the stamp is you drag and you draw, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by XZ region? Like you would select a region that already exists?
Or just kind of like getting the properties at like out of like the rotation. Like based off of direction.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just...
Yeah, we'll
just
leave it as a button.
Okay. So, what's that test that... Oh, Kidio Doom says... there's a bunch of comments, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you read the comments. I'll set up the...
okay.
I'll set up the thing so it loads the test, and then check where we were at.
Island style maps would be cool, especially.
Shout out to Bruno.
Yeah, boats. Let's see. What about develop them in game through event resolutions? That's something I really enjoy the idea of, and I think it would be worth investigating. Like new traits and new things like are acquired as you play based off of stuff you do or accomplishments. Yeah, there's definitely investigation into that. Yeah, so if you pick the slope of the stairs, we probably won't have slope slope selection just yet, but something we could look into with this tool.
Oh, what happened? Oh, right, no, that's correct. So this is where the stair tool kind of left off. Go mine that region, guys. This is a better version of the build test. They're going super fast.
the new version, yeah, where they just teleport.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Now they can go down. Why aren't they finishing this? Weird. Oh, that kind of makes.
Can they not reach that?
That kind of makes sense. So Albert did change recently, the maximum height. I think they can reach one higher now.
Okay.
Maybe that will affect what we're doing. So yeah, this is the non-aligned dragger. Holy crap!
I like how
they're moving so fast.
Making
a weird
bunker.
Tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool to rotate this so you can do a weird V-shaped bunker here. Let's get through there. Whoa! Such good miners.
What language are we coding on? All today will probably just be in Lua.
Yeah.
But we have portion of our engine's written in C++, and our UI is JavaScript.
Mm-hmm. Right, I just like that. It's just fun to dig out some regions. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing going. We're gonna look at some UI stuff right now.
Yeah.
This thing. Let's see. There's the thing called call tool, build tool, mining. So what's that called? Mining service. No, it's a mining call handler.
Yeah.
And this is where we have designate mining zone. There's something that is calling the tool. So we're going to look for that in the JavaScript code. And so we've got two of these. And right now it just says true. So true here for saying yes, I want this to be aligned.
Mm-hmm.
And false for no, I don't want this to be aligned. But we want to have more than one, more than just yes tunnel, no tunnel. So we want to add a mode there. So I'm thinking just add a string instead of the true false. So first let's add mine block. Let's do a new one. Say mine stair. Copy that. That's good programming, right there. Mine stair. I guess. Do we want to do Oh wait, should this be a mode over both of them? Because you're aligned. Should there be a stair modifier? Because we'd have to have 4 mining buttons if we wanted mine tunnel stair and mine regular stair.
Yeah.
But we could be
we could
stair
do it as a
false?
modifier. Yeah.
Oh, that would be so sneaky. But then if people accidentally hit it, they'd be why? How did I get to the stair mode? And let's add a third button for now. It'll just be a tunnel, and then we'll have to think about that modifier idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, mine stair. So that's just going to be a cool new tool there, and instead of a false, we're going to be stairs. And then here, let's just make this a little more clear. This is going to be block, and this I guess should be cube, but maybe it should be called tunnel, but whatever.
Yeah.
Because it says cube here. I don't want to.
Yeah.
In the game, you're making tunnels, but that's fine. Block, tunnel, stairs. Cool. So what is happening here? Is there any other real difference between these functions?
The mine and mine block.
Between this one and this one, really? dig down, mind block. Oh, it's calling self.mind block. Oh, so it's like calling itself. We could like wrap it in another function that like we pass like the type and the mind function that generates this function to put it there.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll just copy paste right
Yeah.
now. That's fine. So that means that we want to call ourselves here because when we're done with the call, we want to like start mining with that same tool again. Otherwise, what will happen is it'll mine a stair and then it'll start mining the cube after that. So that, there's a way in JavaScript actually. You can just say like call the function that's currently being called, I think.
Isn't just like
what is it? There's like caller. There's like some weird thing. I don't remember. Okay.
Microloss asks, will Hearthlings ever be able to partake in leisure activities? So I think that's kind of where we first started moving with like conversation.
Yeah, and that was kind of contentious, right? Because like conversations are really cool for seeing them like hanging out and like chatting and like chatting about like something you worked on a lot was like the subject matter table, right? Where it's like you picked up a thing and then like now that Hearthling or the Hearthling picked up a thing, then they remembered that they picked up the thing and they talked about that thing to another Hearthling later, and you see it in the little pop up and you're like, oh yeah, cool, they're having a good time. But then it's like, stop talking and build this building. It's taken 5 days. So there's like a balance between like how much time they do like leisure stuff. Yeah. And then everybody's starving, right? But I guess like that could be built into the, like if there's nothing else to do. Yeah. It's like the lowest priority task.
They kind of, like in RimWorld, they have, I can't quite remember how it works, but I believe they have kind of like something somewhat similar to our social satisfaction. What is the term? Social satisfaction?
No, it's like
satisfaction.
It's like social.
It's social need,
social
whatever.
Satisfaction, I think.
Yeah, it's like a thing that as characters become like more overworked and bored, like they need to go relax by watching TV or playing horseshoes or like whatever.
I guess they could both like tie into that system.
Yeah.
Mine stairs, or should be plural. Like not plural, like mine stair. This says mine stair. Oh no. Stairs. Should we pluralize stairs?
I always do.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, in all the new builder code, I try and pluralize most things.
Well, this is mine block and mine cube, but like stairs, that's plural. Great. So I think there's a JSON file that we have to add this to also. Yeah, this is like the name, harvest mine block, hotkeys, start menu.json. Cool. We're gonna do this. So this is like a JSON file that the UI uses to build up that taskbar thing. So like we can say like stairs, and this is gonna just have all the block stuff, class button, blah blah blah, except for hotkey action. Can be stairs. Sticky is true, mine block, class button. Okay, I think that's all we need to put the stairs tool in there. Except for it won't work yet because it still has a bool, but let's just see what happens. Do pollos taste like popcorn? I'm just reading randomly because I wasn't looking. Do pollos taste like popcorn chicken? Ooh, maybe. Because
they might. I don't know.
Popcorn chicken tastes really good. So I would think that pollos taste really good. I
think this is like a Stephanie or Ali question.
That's true. That's
they probably
true.
Are more.
We should send them a letter.
Yeah.
And okay, so now there's 2 mine block buttons here, and see that one's assigned to N. That's this one. So this one will be the mine stairs thing. Yeah. But I think they're all just mining stairs right now. So let's go back and hook that up. We can hook up the names and stuff later, but see, like harvest menu, mine block, whatever. We'd have to like add that to the en JSON. Well, I guess we could do that. It's fine.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is just we have kind of like a localization string. So if you translated this text, it could appear in other languages, or so we need to update this in the file that references all the English versions of these keys.
There's en.json.
Hello.
Here, it's this one. Mine block. I'm going to duplicate that. And this one's going to be mine stairs, mine stairs, mine stairs. Stairs down. I don't know.
Yeah.
The descriptions don't have like punctuation. Tip title. Click and drag to dig downward. That's true. Or to dig stairs. Sure. But we're also using dig down, so it's kind of like right click to exit. That's true. Okay.
Can Hearthlings have pet dragons? At least right now they can't.
Don't they have... Wasn't Mally working on dragons?
He was. Was or is. He at least got
like,
some animations
okay,
down
so
on
the
them.
answer is not currently.
Yeah.
Not yet, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the status of that is. Okay, there's some stairs, and what does this say? Mine stairs down, mine block. I guess we could just leave that in there, put a little like, oh, now you can mine the stairs. It would be, I don't know, it's kind of weird because if you wanted a fourth one.
A fourth what? Like a fourth stair down?
What do you think about
or a fourth button?
Yeah, what do you think about instead of having the aligned one, just only having the unaligned one?
That probably works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would if you had to pick
what's the
between
use
two.
of like the unaligned one in this case, right?
What's the use of it?
For the stairs. Like, why would we only want the unaligned tunnel one? We wouldn't, right? Because we could do the same thing with the. No. Why would we want the aligned one?
Yeah, because we could do anything with unaligned.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. Let's just do that.
Okay. What time is it for us? It's 6:20.
Yeah, 6:20 a.m.
the other one.
Okay.
What's a day like at Radiant? It kind of depends on the day. Usually
Justin rolls in, and then I'm like, oh, hey, do you want to get some fresh water? But we really mean we're going to go drink some coffee, some sludge.
So usually do that. Some days we get more coding done. Yeah. Other days we get
I guess it kind of starts out with like, we start working on stuff. Then we have a stand-up, which is like a meeting where we all talk about the things that we've gotten done in the past day. And then like we update all of the tasks that we have outstanding. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm working on, stairs or whatever. And then you're like, okay, that's in progress. Move that forward. And that's a chance for us to say like, oh, Anna, can you test this? Or oh, can like
I need help.
I need help. Justin, please save me. You know, like that kind of thing. And then we move into lunch, and then we basically, depending on the day, but basically just code or do do the tasks. I mean, meetings or whatever, but like we do the task. Then the next day we're gonna update the board saying like, yep, did this thing.
We use a like Scrum styled Agile.
Yeah, it's Agile.
Yeah, it's kind of typical Agile in the sense that like we've customized it and we do things slightly different. Which is kind of
like what you're supposed to do.
What you're supposed to, yeah.
All right, let's see. Mining call handler. So now the aligned is going to be a mode. Oh, we have another variable in here called mode.
What was that?
We'll figure that out because there's one that's like infer mode.
Yeah.
So let's just go through here one step at a time. Okay, aligned is going to be, okay, let's just make an aligned variable, which is like local align equals like false or whatever, and then if mode is the cube, which is really what it means.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Aligned is true. Okay. So now we have our aligned variable. It exists again. Actually, I don't know. Move our declarations down. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Cool. We gotta now figure out what other parts we're looking for aligned. Aligned. A mode equals nil. Oh, interesting. This is where the mode was. So this infer mode box.
Let's see what it does. Oh, it says down or out.
Okay, so
I kind of remember this now.
Okay, so this is a different kind of mode, though, right?
Yeah.
let's just change our variable name to be like tool mode.
Okay.
So if our tool mode is cube, great, cool. So get stair region, we'll still use this, but inside our get region function, we'll check our mode. So in get dig region. So here, so we were checking like down or out, get align cube. So that's a different kind of, so selection box. So this, what was that doing? Oh yeah.
Wasn't.
Oh yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
So then cube mining.
Yeah, it's just returning the.
So if mode is down, if it's out, but otherwise cube is equals to. So this is the unaligned, right?
Yeah.
So if you're aligned, you're just trying to figure out what mode of the aligned you're in. So we should call this aligned mode actually. Alignment mode. Alignment mode. Let's do some. Alignment mode is this, and then so assert alignment mode is nil. Let's not do that. Let's say if the tool mode is cube, then of course, then we care about alignment mode. Here. Otherwise, else if the tool mode is, we could do this with like a table, but whatever, it's fine. The tool mode is, what was the one? Block? Oh, yeah, it was block.
Yeah.
And then we'll just say like, yeah, do that. Otherwise, if the mode is stair, or stairs. Wait, did we do that in the JavaScript? Yeah,
yep.
Stairs, okay. So then the cube is actually, okay. Interesting. Because what we want to do is say return.
We just want to return the
get stairs region.
Yeah.
Oh, we should rename this to get stairs region if we're going to be doing that. Okay. Okay. I'm hesitating here because like there's a cube and what we actually want to return is a region.
Right.
So we're like building up this cube and then we're like creating a region with one cube in it, because like a region 3 is actually just like a collection of cubes or like a list of cubes. So we could just early out here, selection box, like we could do this.
Oh, yeah.
And then return that, and then we could return that. Does that work?
So where are we at? If it's cube, we
I don't know if we want to be
cube.
So it's basically if you don't have any cube, then like return nil.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I just like all these like string comparisons.
It's okay. It's okay. We're in Lua. You're fine. How do you feel about returning early from a function?
I usually tend not to. Like
yeah.
I tend to have one point of return. That's just kind of the style I prefer, but obviously like
that's fine. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just say like the region is here, and then if we'll do this thing here, because that's really where the cube could be nil, right? So then we can say like local cube. Is something happening in the chat? I just saw something moving in my peripheral vision.
People. Okay, so can we not use enums instead of strings? No. Oh,
yeah, there are no enums in Lua.
We're in Lua. We're in.
Yeah.
Oh, code anarchy.
It's fine.
Can you ask us a question about our animation system? Sure. I probably wouldn't be able to answer.
I looked at it at one point.
The most I've done with the animation was during one of the Turnip Town streams when Morgan and I were just like assigning like random like wolf animations to a fox. We're trying to at least, but I mean you can go ahead and ask.
Okay, that'll do a thing. That's fine. Well, if it breaks, we'll just have to fix that. Okay. So that means that instead of just getting the stair region like we're hacking before, now we actually are taking the mode, passing that. Find the next
Bob
one.
Jones.
Get that region. I think that's the only two places that we actually need that. Yeah. So this mode, see, these is still an up value from way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Inside this function. Where's this? Where's this defined? Oh, it's here actually. It's not an up value. Oh, it's inferring the mode.
Right.
I almost.
So we have to do something with that.
I would almost. Oh no, it will still work actually. I wouldn't. I don't really like it that much, but let's just leave it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have the stairs. I think that's everything. I think. Wait, no. The get aligned cube mode, alignment mode is going to be... Oh, sorry. That is probably used in other places. Oh, it's not.
So...
Well, let's just try it.
Yeah. Microlost is asking if animations can be used for other models. Can its system be applied to duplicate models? Let's say model X has an animation to do action 1. Can it interchange animation to do action 1 with model Y?
Tool mode is not declared. All right, you answered the question.
Right.
What was the question?
It's if you can interchange animations with models, which you can do, but they have to be set up right.
Yes, they can. So everything in our animation system, like all of the like voxel like chunks, like the matrices, they're rigidly bound to bones.
Right.
So that has the advantage that we don't have to like rebind the meshes like with a smooth bind or whatever. So if you have a set like when you export the animations, it's like here's a set of locations and orientations for all of the bones,
right.
And they're not in a hierarchy and they just like exist. And then here's all of those new positions at a different frame, and then you just interpolate between those. So if you were saying like, oh, I've got this animation of like a Hearthling running or something, and you can just say like, okay, for all of these, like you can reuse that animation because
right.
you can just say, for all of these bone positions, here's a new set of QB matrices that are going to be attached to those positions, which is kind of an advantage because it makes it so that when you like mod something and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make a new like sword or hat or whatever,
yeah.
like you can just attach it rigidly, and it just works with the animation. It like has a disadvantage of not being smoothly bound, but it's also voxels, so yeah, it looks okay. Let's see, get rid. Okay, so it was saying tool mode is not a thing, so I'd probably just don't know what I'm doing. Tool mode.
I'm not sure about whether or not I would use the animation system to make a 3D movie.
Oh, this is called self. Okay, so I have to pass in the tool mode from here because this is wrapped and that tool mode is a closure, otherwise it's not. So we send that here, and then this selector, is that also under this big function? So like all these functions and everything are actually inside this call handler, which is dig mining zone. So it has access to these local variables because they're like an up value from that where that function was declared. So it's like enclosing the state above it. So when we call that other function, tool mode doesn't exist because this is actually a function that's on the object itself, so it's like one scope up, so it's above the where the local variable is declared.
Yeah.
So we've got to pass in tool mode.
Yay.
And then copy that. Copy. Oh wait, I already have it. Cool. Yeah. So that's not confusing. There we go. Cool.
Have you heard of this Freemason's mind or what is it?
Freemason's mind? What?
Some Illuminati stuff.
Let's see.
Freeman's
Oh,
Mine?
Get Stairs
Yeah,
region.
Freeman's Mine. Have you heard of this?
No. Oh, it's the same problem I was talking before.
Oh.
Guess we declared Get Stairs region in the wrong place. No, I don't. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Freeman's Mind is looking for an animation software to make 3D movie, and okay. So we use Maya internally,
Yeah.
which is like a standard package, like for doing like modeling and animation. I think there's like an indie version, which it's still pretty expensive though. It's like $800 or something.
Yeah.
The free one is Blender 3D that has like animation modeling. It's actually a game engine too. It's just like all
Yeah.
the things in there.
One of the COG, like that Hakes framework.
Yeah.
They're making, and I know somebody did this with libgdx where they were like, we want to make a Unity, not quite like Unity, but we want a thing with an editor. So we're going to like package the core engine into Blender, and that will be like the interface for the engine. It's an interesting idea, but Blender is like somewhat unused, or it's difficult to
The thing
use.
is like it can do anything you want, but like it's a bit difficult to learn to use. It's been in the newer versions, it's a bit easier. I don't use it all the time, but when I do, like there's a shortcut that will like open up a search window. So I'm just like, I want to add an edge loop here, and then like click and I type edge loop, and then it goes to the tool. So it's like you can at least use it a little. Like,
yeah, I put together
so
like
this is a mining region.
Google
job.
Cardboard VR thing, and I just was like, I'm gonna make a thing to walk around in.
Per favore. Get Stairs region. Why?
It's not declared.
Oh, I shouldn't clap in front of the microphone, huh? Sorry, everyone.
Did you call it Get Stair region? I think there might be.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Justin. You just saved us an hour of debugging.
Yeah, Blender.
Sir Asterisk says, from what I hear, Blender is amazing once you get the hang of it. Until then it's a cliff of learning curve. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've spent a couple dozen hours, which isn't a lot for 3D modeling, but I didn't get to the point. Like I could barely come up with like a figure.
What is happening, Justin? Oh, we're okay. Region 3, 34. We're giving the wrong thing to a region 3. So this thing that we're passing to Get Stairs region is
already
empty.
Oh.
We need to send the selection box there.
Yeah.
Okay. So Get Stairs region is kind of the wrong name. It's more like generate.
Yeah.
All right. It sounds like weird. It should be generate stair region, right? Pluralization.
Yeah. I just got picked
okay,
one of
it's
the
fine.
two
It's stairs. It's stairs, just so we know. Okay, that worked. Okay. Yeah. Mine up a good stair region there. Regular region. And then a tunnel region. Or aligned cube mining. See, there's that's the thing that it does. It like aligns it depending on Oh, we messed up all the alignment stuff later on too.
Oh. We just commented it out, right?
Yeah, but how are we gotta pass the mode through now or something?
Yeah. I think
But we already do that. Right?
Just to the we'll have to check the code again. But don't we just pass it like one level down?
Do we? Wow, okay. They're mining quick, but oh yeah, here we go. Quicker. That's kind of almost there. Cool. So we have like a new stair. Okay, we've got what we have. We gotta check some things out.
Yeah.
Okay, get stair mining tool working at the same time as the regular ones. For anybody joining now, we're working on some stair stuff. So we got some agenda. Oh, I forgot to write agenda.
Yeah.
Agenda. Okay, so that's done. But it's also, we still broke the other one, so we need to
fix
unbreak the other, or I guess it's really the cube mining or the tunnel mining because of the weird alignment stuff. Okay, let's see what our diff is. Log. Oh no, not the log. Get diff. Okay, so generate stairs. Yeah, this is stuff we're working on in that file. Dig region, that's fine. Mine stairs. That's the thing we added to the little window there. Then passing a mode through.
Mm-hmm.
Mine stairs. What?
Okay.
What's going on? Did I miss something? Get aligned cube. No, that's right. That's where we were. Get dig region. Get. That wasn't. So.
Wait, untracked. What's Q?
Oh, I don't know.
Just some Sublime mess up or something.
Changes to be so. I don't see any change. Oh, the service. It's the service. But what changes can you do? Like it.
You can provide the file name.
Yeah, I gotta do the whole thing. Okay. Nothing? Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Hey, Coaster Spa. Let's see. Mining service. We're working on getting those mining stairs working more better.
It's already been added, so the diff is. It's like this
right.
changed
Yeah. So it's actually you need to do this weird staged. Staged. Oh, you have to do it before the file name. Okay.
I love Windows.
Command line is so good.
Line.
Yeah.
Can we get fish shell on here?
No. We're gonna spend the whole stream configuring Linux.
Being like, well, okay, let's downgrade to Z shell.
Okay. We commented out a thing here.
Which we
do. Okay, let's go into the mining service and figure that out. Service, and then looking for, not the right thing to look for. What was it called?
Stonehearth ever get more realistic shaders?
Slightly more realistic. I think like realistic would be the wrong word. We want to go for like a stylized look. I have some thoughts and ideas in that respect, but it's not like what we're focusing on right now. But yeah, I did do some work a while ago with the darkness, lightness, or the lightness, darkness stuff. You can look at like a video from maybe almost a year ago now, where we were talking about some explorations there. But it would be not towards like gritty realism.
Yeah.
Okay, here. What happens if we do this and then go into where this
disk is called? That is from.
This is getting called in the same file, isn't it? Yeah. So dig down. Dig out. So this is transforming the region, but how do we not transform the region? Because like the unaligned ones also work.
Will we ever be able to get water like those Minecraft Ultra settings? I'm not familiar with.
Oh, I've seen those actually.
Okay.
Those are like closer to like the realism side. I think what we want to do is closer to something like even more stylized than Rime or something like that. But like just like where you have a color, you have like some particles. Like I saw Mally working on some stuff with like the waterfall particles and stuff. But as far as I know, we do ship all of the shaders and the pipelines and all of that in the Rime. Yeah, like in the game. So I think mods are able to touch those, right?
Yeah, they could.
If not, we should look into that because those Minecraft ones are actually mods.
Yeah.
Like, somebody went in and like wrote some sick water shaders or whatever. So like Rime is even more realistic than what we would look for, but like it's like got this like stark look to it.
Yeah. Everything looks kind of like flat shaded, right? Or am I wrong?
More or less.
Yeah.
Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah.
We were looking at the like returning a line queue, but we probably have to pass in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just try it.
Yeah, see what it does.
Okay, let's see. Does that work?
Looks like
Wait,
it.
no, I think it didn't work. Did it move? Okay, wait, can I do this? Yes. Can I do... Oh, yeah, I just moved my hand. Okay. Can I do that? Great. So then can I do this? Yeah. Can I do this properly? Yes. How does that work? How did it not break?
I don't know.
Now I'm confused. But it's working.
We have to remember like what we
got to go back.
undid.
Wait, let's watch the video of
Yeah.
us figuring it out last time on this stream. And then next time, no.
We'll watch us watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I never go back and watch them. It's too scary. All right.
Let's see.
I might learn something.
Yeah. Will Hearthlings ever learn to cooperate?
For some Coaster's Ball, for some definition of working. Yeah. Like Wind Waker Water, if it was 15 years better. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Okay, why can't this mining zone get mined though? Oh, right, because it's joined here. And
You can't get up there.
Fine, that's fine. Okay. Insta-mine. Great. These guys are having a great time just zooming around. Wait, so we have...
It's like they build, but every other block they move to the other end of the building to put one block down. So there's some changes in kind of like the placing, like building up things adjacently in the new builder that hopefully will not make that... It doesn't make them cooperate at all, but...
Oh, this was weird. Look.
Which one did you use? Was that
Look,
the
I used
stair
the
one?
flat one, and look, they're
Oh.
going like this. Do you think that's part of this, or because of other recent changes? Oh, no, that person got a lease on it.
Yeah.
That was weird.
But hopefully in the new builder, the way that they'll build up structures will appear like more logically, that they're like working on a particular part of the project rather than like going, kind of all the way around in kind of like a spiral fashion.
This looks like it's bugged, huh?
I think so.
Or no, maybe these two regions are joined and they can't mine one thing in there. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Will mining get any benefits from the new building code? Not immediately. Like this is barely like the new building code, but this is kind of us being like, when I was redoing stairs in the new builder, we were like, well, let's look into putting that into a mining region.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll take some of our learnings from that and just be able to improve like the usability and the features of mining. But it's not like the benefits are going to be an immediate pull into the mining tool.
Duplexictus says, will there be any way to place water so we can create custom water fixtures like waterfalls and aqueducts and stuff? So yes, right?
Yeah.
So there's some stuff that Mally and Albert have been working on for like adding and like taking water and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Let's see. Okay, we have the aligned cube thing. What was the other thing that was changed in here? Got this weird diff. Oh, the train intersection. Oh, that was important. Let's double check that. So before, what did it do? It just said get bounds. And now we just say the region is the intersection itself. I think the get bounds thing was like, here, it's going to be a cube that is the bounds of the intersection between the cube and this.
Yeah.
So I guess that's just forcing it to be a cube.
Right.
Does that break how the cube mining works then?
So it makes it hard for our stairs thing, but
no, it works. Our stairs thing works because
with the intersection.
Yeah, we don't want the bounds of the intersection.
Yeah,
we want the real
just
intersection.
want the real one.
But do we
Yeah.
break the other thing by doing that? So like, if what I'm saying is,
It will create,
If we
if
do,
I understand, yeah, it will create
we
like
do
regions
that?
that float in the air, but it didn't.
Oh yeah, that's the terrain. So
Is it just that it's letting you do it like no? Huh.
wow. Is it because the shape has to be funny? Let's figure this out. Okay. If we do this and we start like that, what does that look like? That's correct.
Yeah. Maybe it's code that's unnecessary. Like maybe it existed at some point for some reason.
I mean, I can't think. Okay, that aside, I do want to be able to rotate this.
Yeah.
Because it would be cool to like mine in on this side and then mine in on that side and like have those join.
So
okay, so we have unbreak tunnel mining done. So let's get on to rotate region. What time is it? Oh, we got 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes. So I've been working on, I was fixing some bugs on stair rotation on the new builder. So I'm slightly familiar with how it's done in the builder.
Okay.
How it's done in mining, I'm not positive. So what we would need to do is we need to be able to have a notion of the orientation. We need to be able to rotate that orientation, and then we just adjust our region creation based off of that orientation.
Okay.
So like we need to know if you're like looking north or if it's rotated north, and then we'll go by like step up Y or Z.
Does the mining service exist on the server? Yes, right? Because the services are like revealed inside. Yeah. So that's a server thing. So what we don't want the rotation to live there. We want it to live on the client side. So I guess it could live in the UI. That's kind of weird. Like
it is really weird, but sometimes you gotta just get stuff done.
It could live inside the mining call handler. It's kind of just like, what's your current? Because it's not something you want to remote to the other clients. You don't really care. If you're going to be remoting something, it's the region itself.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best place to put it. But it's just
in
like
the call handler.
Because the call handler is instantiated on like this particular one is required on both the client and the server. There's two different copies, so there would be a server side version of this variable that like exists but doesn't get used. So it's like
it's not great.
It's not great. We could just do it anyway. But it kind of makes sense in the call handler because we can just add a couple more call handlers for rotation here. So we can call those from the UI. Or no, we wouldn't even need to. How do we register something for like... You worked on this a bit, right? The hotkey stuff?
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to remember because that was a long time ago. So there's like specific actions. So we have a like list of actions. We say that there's a binding. We check that binding is active. I don't remember where it's registered, but we could probably search for a particular action name.
Okay. So it's my block.
Is there a % completion for multiplayer?
A % completion. I don't think I have like a % completion, but I can talk about what we're working on, and you can judge for yourself, I guess. So we originally were working on some prototypes, and that was working in like sending messages. Well, no, the game has always been like multiplayer in the sense that there's a server and a client, and then the client sends messages over a socket to the server and then gets replies through this RPC mechanism and all that. The prototypes we were doing were working over the LAN, but the thing was that if you only work over the LAN, if you only, you don't have any idea of like NAT traversal and would make playing games over the internet pretty hard. So you know how like if you wanted to start up a Minecraft server, or like a lot of games do this, where you're like, I'm gonna host a game, I want to play with Justin, and what happens is like they're like, okay, cool, go to your router and then open up, do some port forwarding in your router, so that when your friend puts your global IP address in and the port that you opened on your router, it'll like forward those messages, and then you'll be able to play back and forth. Like that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of annoying. And then so anyway, so the step that I've recently been doing is working on sort of generic transport layer thing. So like we can use the sockets, TCP sockets that we've been using up until now, but then also swap that out for like the Steam like messaging API, so like networking APIs. So like you'll be able to like play games over the internet just through Steam's APIs, because Steam's SDK like will, and their backend and everything, handles like NAT traversal, and that's pretty useful. Like NAT traversal is kind of an ugly thing,
right?
We could do it, but it's nice that the SDK provides something like that. So that's recently what we've got there. So like technically, yes, you can like it is possible to play a game over the internet in the version that I'm working on with Linda and Morgan, but it's still not there yet for a couple of reasons. There's like just like mod synchronization stuff. Like we want to be able to like have like the same, like say I start a game and I've got these 3 mods, and like the game has to like communicate to you like, here, these are the 3 mods that I have, so that you can enable those mods, like so the game enables those mods automatically. So like there's that step. There's like there's a bunch of work to do in like bandwidth optimization and like make the game like go faster, like and stuff like that. Just like and then there's like some security concerns too, like just the way that it's working. Like we already started with like basically like to, in a nutshell or whatever, like there's a bunch of functions that you can call in the server, and the client just like calls them, but the server up until recently didn't check that you sent the right values. Like it didn't validate that, like, oh, I set town name and it was, I was expecting a string, but instead you sent like infinity or like some other thing, and it would just like assert, and it would be super annoying if somebody could just like fiddle with their client and then like assert somebody else's server, right? Like it's not a huge problem, but it's not that hard for us to go in and do some like server side validation and then do like validation of inputs and stuff like that. So I don't know what the percentage would be, but it's getting there. We're working on it. Like
Nice.
Where are we? Oh, 4 minutes. We can do this. What were we working on? Rotate region. Cool. Where's how do you do an action? What were you saying? Like that was sort of like in one of the JSON things where it's like action name is equal to like mine block, right? Mine block.
Or was it mine?
Like mine block. Well, mine stairs was ours, but like mine block should. So hotkey action is harvest mine block. So let's add. So we added harvest mine stairs. So where else is like harvest mine block setup? Harvest mine block.
In the hotkeys.
This is hotkeys.json. Cool. So what would like? I don't know what
harvest stairs block.
Yeah, I don't know what stairs block would be, but like rotate mining region would. Well, wait, we already have rotation keys. Can we listen to those events?
I believe so.
Rotate right, build rotate right. Oh, there's build rotate right, but is that different from?
Those are the only
period and comma. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do these things listen for that? Coaster's Paul, what's the plan for non-Steam players? Will they not just get multiplayer, or will they have to do more work? They will get multiplayer, but like I said before, it's just going to be like LAN, and so you can set up like an IP address and user settings and open a port on our router and that kind of thing.
Punch through whatever you need to.
It's like less than ideal to have to do that, but
that's like, how we played online games. Like, back like, in the 90s.
Yeah. So.
And even early 2000s for some. If
type in
Grog already,
type in an IP address and a connecting. So
yeah.
Yell
at your mom when she picked up the phone.
Yeah.
Mom, I was going to win this Here's My Magic game.
I don't think I was playing on AOL.
Yeah.
We were just on AIM. Like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, long time ago. Where do you see? Rotate left, hotkey Q, backup, user setting. That's fine. Where are these bound though?
So I think you'll have to look where hotkeys is picked up.
Is it in Lua maybe?
So this is like how you do it. So you load up
On keyboard events.
Yeah, you load up the active binding, or you like get a reference to the binding system. You check that it's active. You set up a call handler for the particular type of action. So like
okay, so wait, this is like listening to something somewhere, right? Where is it getting the keyboard events?
From the bindings, the oh.
Who's calling on it? Like, oh, on keyboard event, blah blah blah, on this thing.
So it's from the input capture system.
Oh,
I
right,
think.
right,
yeah.
right. Input capture. Yes, self.input capture.
So that, why does that get set up by some other?
Probably.
Yeah, you could look in like.
Oh, this is another kind of selector that's probably getting built.
I think if you look in like the camera service or the like player camera.
Oh, Sarastic says, I remember the days of having to use Hamachi to play multiplayer with people, tricking the computer or on the LAN over the internet. Yeah, we did that. Like there's also ways to do it with I remember on the GameCube there was like Mario Kart that could play, because the GameCube had like a modem thing,
right?
But like we would use that and then Hamachi to like play online.
That's crazy.
Those were the days. That was funny. Oh, ICQ filled with other players' contacts. Want to play? IP address? Yeah. There are ways. I don't know how. Okay, let's find another place, because this is what. Is this?
Check like the player camera maybe.
Oh right. Player camera. Rotate.
So this don't check the rotate. See how it sets up the like input capture.
Oh,
I believe.
the J. Oh, what was that called? Like follow?
No, look up input capture.
Input. Okay.
So this is how you do it. You call Stonehearth the input service. You say you want to capture input, and then you say like on keyboard event.
When do you destroy this? Do you never? I guess you don't have to for this case.
Probably should. I thought.
No, because you always want to be able to capture the input for the player camera. But for the mining service, we only want it when the tool's on.
Yeah, it just depends on if. I'm trying to think about how, like, I was always thinking of moving to like a state machine for these cameras, but like, because if the player camera gets popped off the camera stack, we'd want to clean it up. But that's something to take note of for later.
Bob Jones 1980 says, so a how-to guide for the non-Steam people?
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah. Okay. We don't want to set this capture input inside the mining call handler though. So actually, where do we build the tools themselves? Because this selector. So what happens is this designate mining zone is like the UI says, hey, make me a new tool, and then it does a bunch of stuff, and these are some functions, but at some point it creates a selector and then it calls go on that selector. So what if we are like, okay, on there's draw marquee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when we create the selector, we say like input capture, handler or something. So that all selectors, like all tools, could like capture input.
Yeah. We could do that.
It would be optional.
Yeah. Yeah, the only downside is that you'd be, making one over and over, but...
Oh, we do that anyway for the selector themselves. Because
Yeah.
you create a new one when you're doing the dragging.
Yeah.
So there's a set cursor function, but we could do like set keyboard function.
Yeah.
Oh, we already have an input capture for the selector because it's doing the dragging. So we're just not listening for the keyboard events.
Okay.
So we can just say like set keyboard.
Yeah.
So let's see XC region selector, which actually we would be able to add this to all the tools here. So we'll just say, where's the cursor function? So init something, yeah, propose function, whatever. There's a way to just we'll just add one here. It's just like here. It's like on keyboard. Was it keyboard event?
Mm-hmm.
Equals nil. Or we'll just say on callback or something. Or is it function? We use fn in here. Yeah. Okay. CFN. Cool. So then we want to say like set. There's a bunch of these where it's like set blah 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 function. So I don't know where I'd put it. I'll just put it here. It's fine. XC region selector set keyboard event handler or whatever. And then this is like keyboard function. And then in here we're saying self dot this equals that. Okay, so now we need to actually see where's the on mouse.
Underscore, yeah.
So this is like not hooked up anywhere else, right? Or no, it is. Okay, so here on the input capture, we have to. We can do this. Capture input, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here on keyboard event.
Yeah.
Is that what it was called in the, where's the thing?
Just the player camera?
That's
what we're looking. It should be.
So on input.
We don't want on input. We do want on keyboard event.
Where do you register on keyboard event?
Just like that.
Like this?
Yeah.
Input capture.lua on keyboard event. Oh, it's another like callback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
it's the same thing, but if you do if you do just on input, you get all input, which includes like holding the key down. So it would just trigger the event, like it triggered like 5 events for a single key press.
We could probably move this. Oh, maybe it doesn't exist yet. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. On keyboard event function. And then inside here, it takes an E for event.
Yep.
Yeah. And
I usually don't check that though for the keyboard. I usually then check a binding.
Oh, well, we'll forward it anyway.
Yeah.
Just whatever. So then we'll say like
Return,
if self dot keyboard event function, then, and we could check the type, but it's then we'd have that everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And here, okay, we've successfully forwarded that.
We want to return it, I think.
Oh, right, we want to return this. Otherwise, return false, right? So it like propagates.
Mm-hmm.
This has an on mouse event. Do we want to pass self?
I mean,
maybe.
I don't see why.
Somebody later can add that. Okay, so mining call handler. So then here we would say set keyboard event handler. And then it would be like on keyboard event.
Yeah.
No, let's just make it print something every time we do that.
Yeah.
hello. Or we could do like print.
Yeah.
Like something table, whatever. Okay.
I think
fine.
that's fine.
Okay. Oh, we're going over by a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This should probably be the
Okay.
last bit.
Oh, somebody said close paren. When did they say that?
Good question. Angelo's using a weird Dell rubber dome keyboard. We have a DOS keyboard here.
Oh, it's like right under this mic.
Yeah. These are probably... This keyboard is probably cherry blues, I'm guessing. Because it's...
Oh, selector. Okay.
DOS uses cherry, right? I think so.
20 to 18. Wait. Where? Oh, did it not return? Oh, because it didn't return itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we miss a paren somewhere here. No. Now I'm going crazy. Here. Oh, we did.
And
no.
Right?
There.
No, that's
yeah, it's
right.
There. What we did mess up on is the keyboard event thing. Because all of these return self so that they can be chained. Oh, he says it was the other file. I guess we're going to find it by trial and error. Then we should probably go.
Yeah.
Okay.
On mouse event. Oh, do we remove a parent on mouse event?
Ah, it's doing it.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Wait, that was weird. What? What's happening with that?
I don't know.
Were they just joining funny?
Maybe. Check.
Is that stairs?
Yeah.
That's stairs.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so it's saying debug hello. So that means we have an entry point inside the selector for like, so next time we can say like here.
Yeah.
Rotate.
Do the rotation.
Or to do. Okay. Cool. That was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching and commenting and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. When are we gonna like stream next? Because we're like
It's
back to back, and then like 8 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's about
so
2
long.
months. Yeah. Could always try and.
We should still work on like this is close. This is good.
Yeah. Yeah, we could get this done in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well.
All right.
Something to do. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe by next stream we'll have it finished.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's a goal.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.